So let's speak now with Daniel Kenny, owner of Rent a Keg. And Daniel, the move obviously was to make certainly beer at the pub more competitive compared to what you're buying at the supermarkets.
Yeah, so we've already seen a decrease on the wholesale price, which is effectively is helping us, certainly after months and months of constant price rises. So for us, this is quite helpful for the future.
And do you feel that perhaps you've been treated rather more kindly than the spirits industry, as we heard, the Scotch whisky industry, and, of course, wine as well? I think about 45 pence per bottle extra duty.
I suppose so, but being in the keg industry, that kind of side of it, we've only really noticed the severe increases in kegs. So whilst it's possible that we might be treated kindly in some respects, but we have had to deal with the constant price increases for the past 18 months. And they've been quite high, you know, seeing prices rise from 40% what they were 18 months ago. And it seems to be every quarter. So we're constantly living in that limbo of a price hike. And it has been changing our market significantly. So yeah, it has been an interesting one.
So I guess that 11 pence cut in terms of duty has been more than made up in terms of the rising cost because of hops and gas and all the other delivery costs that have gone up.
It has helped. It will never be back to where it was, but with all the cost increases to be expected. But it's certainly, yes, that cost cut has helped us significantly, and hopefully will do moving forward, as long as we don't see any more increases in 3 months' time.
Well, I was going to ask you about the way forward. I mean, you know, are you sort of, have you tried to absorb as much cost as you can, or extra cost, without putting that back into the sort of charges that you have for renting a keg?
So in terms of what we've done at the moment, we're trying to pass on the savings to our customers because we already had absorbed the cost and risen the prices to our customers. There's two different facets there. We absorbed the delivery costs and the maintenance costs, but in terms of the actual kegs themselves, we've had to continue to rise prices where we can. However, our margin has ended up being roughly the same. So what we're trying to do is simply pass on the prices back to the customer.
And just in terms of the overall economy, I mean, do you expect perhaps as a result of the budget it may encourage more people to head back out into the industry of going to the pub and having parties and perhaps you know, splashing the cash a bit more?
I would hope so, yes, but it's a difficult one too, because from my perspective, what I see when I'm delivering to these venues is the demand is still there and has been there for a while. So hopefully it will encourage more people to go back and spend more money. I suppose the drop-off that we may have noticed is more in the private sector, so yes to the pubs and the restaurants and things like that, but in terms of the corporate day-to-day business and running of events, that has remained largely the same, if not has increased.
Yeah, because if you're getting married, you're getting married or whatever. You know, you can't break the date. Yeah. Daniel, thank you very much indeed. OK, well, we wish you success, of course, in the months to come. Daniel Kenny, owner of Rent a Keg. Thanks very much indeed.